Additionally, I wanted to report out on a technology security incident that we learned about over summer break. And that is that the district had identified a ransomware attack that impacted the availability of some of our school systems. We immediately began an investigation, and we have been working diligently to secure our systems and bring them back online. All critical systems have been restored to operation, and we expect all systems for the rest of it to be ready by the start of school. Now, we put an insurance claim in as required when we learned about this incident because we didn't know the scope from the beginning. The insurance carrier provided two resources that are state-of-the-art. One is a global firm in dealing with malware, restoration, and fortification to prevent it from happening again. The other one is a large law firm with a specialty in privacy. And that's an important component because we wanted to make sure that the privacy attorney, the technological firm that's going to help with the restoration and the fortification, the work from our technology director, Dr. Alvik, and I, were all coordinated in a fashion so that an investigation was performed. We looked and checked, and we learned that some employee usernames and passwords may have been involved in this incident. So therefore, we forced all employees to change passwords, and we're going to also recommend the same for students when they come back. While our investigation is still ongoing, at this time we have not found any evidence to suggest that information was taken by the attacker from our school systems. This is where the privacy attorney really focused a lot of attention. It's very clear evidence when a computer file is copied and then extracted from our network. There is no evidence that that has happened at all. In fact, a particular ransomware that we experienced here has a history of just demanding a ransom and not doing anything malicious with the data, other than to encrypt it where they ask for a ransom. So, again, the investigation is still ongoing, but I want to point out that although this was an attack on our district and a crime that was committed, through the Herculean efforts of our transportation director, Kathleen McDonald, our fantastic long-time technology director, Mr. Reggie Washington, Dr. Alvik, Mary Smith, and our property and casualty broker, this was a shining moment for us because we've restored all of our systems for the most part, including a transportation server that required a great deal of overtime from Mrs. McDonald, taking a lot of her time over the summer, and that was without pay, of course. So our systems are safe. You can log on now. We will have more information to provide to staff upon their return to school, but we have recovered for the most part from this incident.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. I had asked Dr. Alvik, and I'd like to ask in public, will there be a formal written report of the incident? I would ask that the board be provided with that. And if there's anything that needs to be redacted for security purposes, I have no problem. But I'd like to know what we thought happened, how it happened, if possible. I don't know, I know it's not finished yet. The people you engaged in terms of the attorneys and the security firms and the cost, please.
Certainly I have no objection to that. If it pleases the board, I'll be happy to do so. But I can report now that both of the experts who are helping us as part of this investigation have determined that our prevention methods and our safeguards and our firewalls were more than adequate at the time of this attack. This was a very large institutional malware attack, and we have 8,000 users of our network, and it just takes one click on an attachment to compromise the system. But that was one of the questions I asked, and I received a very favorable response that what we had in place beforehand was more than sufficient and above what a lot of school districts provide.
So how long was the system down?
since summer break until, we're still restoring it now to minor extents, but all of the major systems are up and operational.
Not to labor this any further, Mr. Gorski, two questions. One is a police case has been filed, I assume?
The police were involved, Monroe Township Police, the prosecutor's office was involved, and the FBI was involved. The FBI worked with our team in identifying if there was a key to this ransom software that could be used. Unfortunately, there was not, but they have been reported of this and are still investigating on their end.
Thank you. Just a yes or no question, second one. Security breach, did that impact any of the emails we might have gotten for the ad hoc committee that probably didn't go through?
The answer is yes. The server for the email was disabled for a short period of time.